Welcome the sign of Taurus to your November monthly reading. However, this reading is timeless, so if you happen to find it outside of the month of November, there are probably still messages that will resonate. But as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Taurus can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, since I am going to be doing some love cards. So I am going to be reading just a general message and then get into your career life and your love life. Specifically, we're going to get you some guidance and just some messages for your highest good. So let's get started with a general message, a general vibe. Let's see what's up with the sign of Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear? Two of Pentacles in reverse. That's interesting. That's how, I believe that's literally how Scorpio's message started. I was using a different deck, but, whoa. Okay, all right. Nine of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting, Taurus. So, I'm going to get some more cards out here, but there's some decision where you have a choice, and it's seeming to do with your career or with your work, or something that you're working on. So it's still, this is a general message, so this could apply to your love life. But there's something that you're working on and you are restricting yourself and limiting yourself and holding yourself back, and thinking that you have less of a choice than you do, less of a say than you do. I feel like maybe one of the options you think would be a bit too chaotic or would just not end up going well, it wouldn't be easy, and so you feel like you really don't have much of a choice. Ace of Rods in reverse. I already know with cards like this and a reading like this that you definitely do have more of a choice than you think you do. The Lovers. So like I was saying, this really could potentially be with the Eight of Pentacles out and now the Lovers out as well, and this is the initial general vibe. This could crisscross and intertwine in between your love life or your career life, but you're feeling a lack of passion, Taurus. You're feeling a lack of passion, a lack of initiative, a lack of spark potentially, because like I said, there's seeming to be a decision and maybe that decision is, if you do make that Queen of Cups in reverse, if you do make that decision, if you make that choice, you can have that kind of reignited spark and energy to go forward, that new beginning, kind of feeling that fresh start. But I feel like I said, you guys are kind of limiting yourself and restricting yourself, and you're really not thinking that that is viable or that that is an idea. And with this Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're not trusting. You're not trusting your emotions, how you feel about it. Because I think if you listened to your intuition, if you listened to how you felt about it, if you listened to your gut, I think you'd be making a different decision right now, Taurus, than you are using just your mind to make the decision. Because I think your mind is kind of picking up on the worries. We've got Two of Cups out here as well. So I really think for a lot of you, this is in regards to your relationship. And with the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, you're in some kind of a Knight of Rods, soulmate connection, maybe even a twin flame connection, a very deep connection. And you're being asked to kind of take the initiative and to go forward and to go on a journey, go on an adventure with this person. This still could resonate for your job as well. If this isn't talking about a lover, then your career is like basically like a soulmate to you. Your career is very aligned with your soul. And it's a very like emotional kind of connection that you have to the work that you do. If it is career that this is resonating to you for. But 5 of Wands. And there's another card that came out that I kind of missed. But this, it was 8 of Wands in reverse, which basically says the same thing as 5 of Wands. There is going to be some chaotic energy that you deal with, so be ready for that. And maybe that is why you're not wanting to choose it, and maybe this is why you're not wanting to go, is that you are kind of holding yourself back and being restrictive, thinking that it is going to be chaotic and too much. And it is going to be chaotic, but it's not going to be too much. And the cards are seeming to say to go for this. And I'm assuming that throughout the chaos, there will be some kind of lesson that you learn. Some kind of lesson that you learn, some kind of lesson that the universe is wanting you to learn, Taurus. So let's get more specifically into your career life first. We will do love life after. We will do tarot on both, and then also some oracle messages on both as well. So let's start first with Taurus and their career life for Taurus. What is going on with their career lives, their jobs, their hobbies, their passions, their businesses, their material world, their money, life goals. What's going on with Taurus? What guidance can we get them for their careers? Guidance for Taurus. That was so many cards. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, all right, we got the 8 of Pentacles out again. So, first things first, Taurus, 100%, you've got to put work into your career. You got to put work into what you're wanting. You've got the Justice card out. So what work you put in is what you're going to get out. The scales are going to be pretty balanced. So, you know, you have to put the work in if you want results, right? You're not going to get results that just come out of nowhere. If you're wanting to see things happen and you're wanting to see things move and you're wanting to see things progress, you're wanting to see that money flow in, you've got to be the one who puts the work in. That's just, there's no question about that. These cards get interesting. Okay, let's see it. So we've got the 6 of Swords. I'm just going to read all the cards first and then give a vibe. So then we have the Moon. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse again. We have the Knight of Rods in reverse. And we have the 6 of Cups. So having this spread encapsulated by these 6s, I do feel like there is some deep-seated healing that is going on right now in the way that you guys view money, in the way that you guys view your finances, in the way that you guys approach work. There's definitely some healing that is needing to be happened. I don't know if there was some experience you had as a kid or in the past where something didn't work out, or maybe there was a lot of chaos that happened for you, Taurus. Maybe money wasn't always easy for you. Money didn't always flow for you. And so I have this feeling that this healing is needing to happen because, you know, there is this call that you guys are, you know, putting that foot forward, putting the first foot forward, taking a next step to really advance your career life. But I do feel like this is very tied emotionally to you guys. And I feel like right now there is, again, with this, like some decision that needs to be made, but like you guys are caught up in your feelings about it in some way. Like you know, you're looking at this path and you're looking at this, you know, road that you have ahead of you. And I feel like you're kind of pausing and you're just kind of looking at it and you're like not taking that first step yet. You're like not feeling the most certain or the most determined to go down this road. I feel like you know that this road is for you and you know what you're supposed to be doing, Taurus, but I feel like there needs to be some healing, emotional healing work done first. Emotional healing that transforms into mental healing as well, and just healing the way that you talk to yourself about the way that you work, and the way that, you just communicate with yourself about how good of a worker you are, how good at your job, how talented you are, what you can do, what you're capable of. Because I'm seeing here with this Justice card that, you know, you guys are really capable of a lot. And you guys are really talented and you have a lot of beautiful things to do within your career life, Taurus. But I feel like, you know, you need to tell yourself that. You need to work on really building yourself up. Let's get... these are done. Let's get an oracle message on top of this career life message for you guys, Taurus. Let's get an oracle message. What does Taurus need to hear about their career lives? And even if you guys are feeling, you know, as you guys are going through this healing, and even if you feel like the work that you're doing is not top notch or something for now, still be putting the effort in, still be working alongside doing this healing. The work that you're doing is better than you think that it is. And it is purposeful. That is the being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. So I think you're going to get some good karma coming in. Like I said, like the effort that you put in is what you're receiving here. So the universe really is along your side on this career path that you're currently on, Taurus. And I think you are, if you haven't yet, you will commit to the healing portion, and really get even more aligned with the universe through that. Stepping into stillness, my power is born in the majesty of silence. So take your time. Take your time. You know, put the work in, but you don't need to rush. You know, and the results don't need to rush. You really got to take some time to realign yourself, Taurus. So be gentle with yourself and give yourself the time to meditate. Give yourself enough rest. Give yourself time to just relax and unwind, because that's maybe part of the healing that you need to do as well, that, you know, you can be successful and you can work hard while still having plenty of time to recuperate and to recover. Recuperation, recovery, and rest is pertinent to success. Healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. So you guys are definitely healing some past situation that you went through with money, with finances, with career, with just the way that you view, you know, yourself. There's some past thing that really needs to be healed here for you guys to go forward on your career life. So take the time to do that healing, you guys. Take the time, because the universe is really wanting to see you succeed here and is really wanting to give you what you deserve. So take that time and do the healing. Let's transition into your love cards now, Taurus. Let's see what's up with your love life and what messages we can get for you. All right, love life for the sign of Taurus. What is going on in their love life? What love messages Sometimes I really can't talk. What love messages can we get for Taurus? Any guidance, energy that they are currently in, energy that they will be coming into. Guidance messages for the sign of Taurus. Their love life. What is going on? Let's get them some guidance. Four of Wands. Well, that's a nice way to start a love reading, huh? That is commitment. This is also the marriage card. Are you fucking kidding me? 8 of Pentacles again, Taurus. What is going on? You guys got to put work in, Taurus. You guys got to put work in. You got to put work in for both your love life as well as your career life. But I do see commitment happening. I also think of the 4 of Wands as like a checkpoint kind of energy as well, like passing a level or like reaching a checkpoint of safety. Yeah, and I'm really looking at these flowers here, so I don't know, maybe your lover's gonna give you some flowers. You guys might be having an anniversary or something coming up soon. For some of you, you guys may be moving in together, moving into a new home, something along those lines. But there is going to be some work that is required with this new commitment. You know, you've reached this new checkpoint, you've reached this new thing, or in order to kind of pass through that, there's some work that's going to be need to be done. Let's see. Love messages and guidance for the sign of Taurus. Queen of Cups in reverse again. So that came out in the general reading. So, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I remember this came out last in the general reading, but I didn't touch on it because I didn't feel like it at that time. But here it comes out again. That typically happens. So I feel like... Interesting. This is really interesting energy. I feel like you guys are not feeling maybe the most yourself, the most grounded in your own energy. I feel like you guys are not feeling the most like even like sexy or just like in your emotions. You're not feeling the most just like luxurious or carefree, or you're just like not vibing with yourself right now, I feel like, in this connection. And I feel like it's because of this recent kind of commitment or change that's happened, and I feel like you've just been kind of going nonstop and working pretty nonstop for it, and also just working nonstop for your career as well. And so I feel like there's that call here again for that, like, connect to yourself, go inward, allow some stillness and some silence to really tap into your emotions, tap into, you know, there's something that, you know, your energy is feeling a little bit neglected by you. I feel like you've been focused a little bit too much on the external, and not enough on the internal world. Guidance for Taurus and their love life right now. 6 of Pentacles. The Hierophant in reverse. The Lovers again. Cool. Interesting, Taurus. Interesting. We have the Wheel of Fortune and 8 of Wands in reverse. feel like in some ways you're so caught up on an offer that recently came in that there's something that you're missing, Taurus. And it's like you're kind of turning a blind eye to something. And there's messages that have been trying to come in. There's pieces to the puzzle that are trying to be presented to you, and I feel like you're blocking them, either knowingly or unknowingly. I think you've just been so focused on one thing. You've been like so excited, and all of your energy has been going towards one thing, that I feel like you've been neglecting something. Maybe you've been neglecting genuinely, like, just the love and the passion in your relationship for some of you. Just like the romance has been not fully there. Maybe there's not been that many dates that you guys have been going on or something like that, I'm getting. But there's just, in some regard, it's like you guys have been celebrating something, but then neglecting something else. And this something else that you're neglecting is very important, and it goes with, it ties and is intertwined with and creates kind of a balance with the energy that you are focusing on. It helps align everything that you're trying to push for and do. It helps align that energy. So definitely open yourself up to that. I want to get a couple more cards on this energy. What messages are trying to come in for them? What are they neglecting? What energy would help get this more in flow? What are their blockages? What are their blockages? Okay, yeah. 4 of Pentacles. So for some of you, the message is you guys really need to be in the mindset of abundance, and you need to know that you have enough money. For some of you, genuinely, you need to know that you have enough money and that you are taken care of. Interesting. I mean, for others, that kind of message could be know that you have enough stability, know that you have enough foundation and enough building blocks and enough materials to succeed and do what you're trying to do. It's just like that. It's a kind of piece of everything that you're working towards within this relationship dynamic and whatever is going on with you guys, Taurus. I feel like 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So again, with all these pentacles, I do feel like there is some aspect, and we've got the 6 of Cups on bottom here. So I do feel like your guys' love life and your financial life, your career life are really intertwined right now, Taurus. And I feel like you guys are kind of neglecting that intertwined nature potentially, and kind of not seeing that, you know, like the emotional healing that you're needing to do for your career life to flow and go forward is also kind of being called here in your love life, because I feel like there is something that you guys are doing that is financially committing to something, potentially. And yeah, it's like the energy won't flow and the energy won't go unless you really pay attention to this aspect. Let's get one more card. Let's get one more message of clarifications, love life messages for Taurus. And of course we get multiple out. Don't we love to see it? Don't we love to see it? What on earth? So we have King of Swords in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse, and the Tower in reverse on the bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, you need to hear that Your partner is not lying to you. Your partner is not going to stab you in the back. You are not going to get burned here. You're not going to get manipulated. You're not going to get used. This is safe. You are safe. You know, this commitment that you're making, or this kind of checkpoint that you're reaching per se, or this marriage, this house, this commitment, this thing that you're doing is secure and it's safe. It's safe for you to move forward. Yeah, you're not going to get burned. You're not being lied to. Interesting. Hang on, they want me to read more tarot on that. One minute. Fucking 10 of Pentacles. Judgment. The Devil and the Hanged Man in reverse. I feel like energy really is trying to move forward here, and there's clarity that's really trying to come in for you. There's messages that have been trying to reach you, Taurus, but I feel like you've been neglecting them. You've just not been listening, and you've been kind of hiding away a little bit. Just in your negativities, or in your limiting beliefs or limiting behaviors. But there's a big chance to go forward here, Taurus. It's kind of scary. I know it's kind of scary. And yeah, there's gonna be Five of Wands, Six of Wands in reverse. Yes, there's going to be chaos. Yes, there's going to be arguments. There's going to be confusion. There's going to be, you know, conflict. But there's not a reason to limit yourself and limit your options and block this progression from going forward. I feel like you guys are letting your fear of uncertainty, or your fear of what could happen, or your fear of conflict, and your fear of like not having enough as well, limit where you're going and what you're doing in your love life, in your career life, both. So the call here really is, you know, don't limit yourself, Taurus. And genuinely, I think hopefully this has been, you know, a spark for you to, you know, if you have been listening through this whole thing, that's very good, because there really is, with this Hangman and this Hierophant both in reverse, there are genuine messages that have been really trying to reach you, and clarity of perspective that's been trying to get to you, so that you can really see things for your highest good, what, you know, choices to make for your highest good, because holding yourself back because of fear is never, you know, that's never for your highest good. You don't really have anything to fear. So even if there's conflict, even if there's a bit of chaos, know that you can transcend it. Know that you can work through it, surpass it. The High Priestess, just by trusting your intuition, you can navigate through it. No worries. The cross is pretty important here. I don't know if some of y'all are religious, but if you are, rely on that, call on that. listen to your intuition through that, listen to messages through that, and definitely take some time to sit in silence and some stillness to really piece together how it is that you are authentically feeling and where you are genuinely being led. Cool. That was a lot of tarot cards for your love message, but I hope that was helpful. Let's get some oracle messages on these cards to just continue this message and to wrap it up. Anything else that angels and spirit guides would like to say to Taurus about their love life, where they're going and what they're doing, how to trust their intuition most, and messages that need to reach them, any guidance that would benefit them. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy and at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. If anyone needed that, but also I think you guys do have an ancestor or a past loved one who is trying to communicate to you through your intuition. It is one of the beings that has been trying to get you some clarity and get you some messages and help you out. So if you know who that is, or you know who that might be, definitely call on them. Any other messages for them? Some of you guys don't necessarily believe in that though, which is interesting. Okay, we've got Chantal and we've got Isabella. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. And we've got Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Beautiful. Okay. If this video resonated, Taurus, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. I would love to hear from you. If you'd like to share why this resonated, I'd love to know. Subscribe if you vibe, and yeah, if you feel called to, check out your other placements. Other than that, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.